Now let's start with our recipe. We're going to use 2 tablespoons of eggshell powder and mix it with a half a teaspoon of baking soda. And here I have it. It makes like a nice little powder, and I'll show you how I use it. So let me show you some of your options for brushing. They vary from pennies to the cost, $15 or $20. Escapes me how pet toothbrushes are way more expensive than human ones, but they tend to be. They don't necessarily do a better job. My favorite is these 4x4 gauze pads, which you can buy from Amazon for less than $10, a whole year supply for one animal if you're brushing every single day. So take the 4x4 like this and open it up, put your finger in there and just wrap it around. And that's going to be the working end of your brush. You're just going to brush with, it's abrasive enough. That's all you need is the mechanical action of this woven gauze. I dip it in a little coconut oil and then the powder, and that's your brushing routine with this. So these work great. There are also these little finger brushes, which are nice for kind of massaging the gums, and some dogs you can just kind of sneak in there a little bit easier. So this might work for like a bigger dog. Then we have here's one of the brushes that's smaller for cats, and it's got a nice little teeny little end, and one for getting between the teeth, which is a great idea. But I think if you're really getting down that microscopic level, your pet probably needs a full dental cleaning. But for daily use, this is kind of interesting, but I don't think a cat is going to sit there for that long. And lastly, a lot of times they'll send you home with some dental wipes after you have a procedure. These are actually, you think that's chlorhexidine, but it's actually a blue dye that makes these look kind of more effective than they probably are. But again, some not great ingredients I don't really care for. I just like using basic, natural ingredients for my pets. And so let's go through the brushing routine next. Making sure that you have a calm space, that your cat's nails are trimmed, and if you have an aggressive animal, check with your veterinarian for your options. I wouldn't try this on an aggressive animal because if they're fearful, they may try to bite you. Before you get started, make sure you have everything ready, your coconut oil, your broth, your tuna juice, or water, whatever you're going to use. And if you're going to try the eggshell baking soda powder mix, have that ready. And always reward after the session. So have your treats handy, but as you can see, my pets were very distracted when I had treats around, and everybody's comes running. So probably do one pet at a time. Wrap the gauze around your finger, get your pet comfortable by massaging under the chin, around the sides of the face. And if it's your first time doing this, just use the coconut oil or even water or broth. If your pet's cooperative, you can dab it into the coconut oil, then put a bit of the toothpaste powder on there and use this to brush your pet's teeth. Lift the lip back gently, never force anything, gently massaging along the gum line. This mechanical action helps remove the plaque and food particles. Try to do this at least every other day, if not daily, before the plaque starts to build up again. And your incentive is the cost of dental care these days. It's very expensive. So some safety tips: work with your pet gradually, keeping sessions short, avoiding stress. Always reward them for cooperation. Never force your pet. If they resist, try again later and reward them for trying. Use only pet-safe ingredients. Never use human toothpaste because it has ingredients that are toxic to pets. Probably avoid essential oils. You could add a little like peppermint to a large dog's toothpaste mix, but that's really for you and not for your pet. If you brush or clean their teeth regularly, they're going to have much better breath anyway. And of course, ideally, you should brush your pet's teeth daily for optimal dental health. However, if that's not possible, 3 to 4 times a week, every other day is better than not at all. Done is better than good. Remember, consistency is key in maintaining your pet's dental health. With patience and persistence, toothbrushing can become a positive routine.